Welcome to Eco Vitality. Did you know there's a hidden reason why so many older adults wake up with a heady head, dizziness, or even trembling in the body without even knowing why? And no, it's not always about fatigue, low blood pressure, or lack of sleep like many people think. In this video, we're uncovering the real causes behind that foggy, dizzy feeling that so many people ignore. This isn't just a normal part of aging. It can hide anything from mild dehydration to subtle imbalances in your nervous system that quietly disrupt your stability. But here's the catch. While there are simple triggers for this discomfort when you stand up or turn your head, everyday habits can make it worse without you even realizing it. Stay with us because we'll reveal the 7 true causes of dizziness in older adults and show you how to correct them naturally without medications or expensive treatments. By the end, you'll understand why so many people live with constant dizziness and how small changes can restore your balance, energy, and mental clarity in just days. Dizziness doesn't appear overnight. Studies show that after 60, more than 35% of adults experience vertigo, imbalance, or heady-headed sensations at least once a week. Even worse, many stop mentioning it, thinking it's just part of getting older, but it's not. Dizziness is a signal your body is sending, a sign it needs attention. The good news? Most episodes can be prevented and even reversed with simple adjustments to hydration, posture, breathing, and nutrition. Before reaching for medications, it's important to understand the type of dizziness you have and why it happens. When you know the cause, your body can regain balance naturally. So let's dive into our countdown and discover the 7 hidden reasons behind dizziness, only here on Eco Vitality. Cause number 7. Silent dehydration. Did you know that one of the most common causes of dizziness in older adults has nothing to do with the brain or the ear, but with water? Dehydration is a silent cause, and it happens even in people who think they drink enough water. As we age, the body loses its ability to detect thirst clearly. That means you can be dehydrated without feeling thirsty. When this happens, the volume of blood circulating through the arteries decreases. Less blood means less oxygen and less glucose reaching the brain. The result? Dizziness, heady head, slow thinking, and in more severe cases, confusion. Many people think, I drink coffee, soups, or juices, so I'm hydrated. But coffee and many commercial juices have a diuretic effect. Instead of hydrating, they make you lose more water. So if you wake up with a heady head or feel dizzy when turning quickly, the first thing to check is whether you're drinking enough pure water. An older adult needs at least 1.5 liters of water per day, distributed little by little, not all at once. If you have low blood pressure or take diuretics, that need increases. A practical way to know if you're dehydrated is to look at the color of your urine. If it's dark or concentrated, your body is begging for water. Drinking natural water with a bit of lemon and a pinch of sea salt can help replenish minerals and improve brain circulation. And although it seems simple, in more than 40% of mild dizziness in older adults, simply improving hydration solves the problem. But water isn't always enough. There are deeper causes that, even if you don't feel them, disrupt your internal balance. Cause number 6. Problems in cerebral circulation. Imagine your brain as a city full of streets. Blood is the traffic that brings oxygen and nutrients to every corner. Now you imagine that traffic becomes slow or irregular. What would happen? Some areas would go without oxygen for a few seconds, something that, in an older adult, results in dizziness, blurred vision, or a foggy mind. As we age, arteries lose elasticity. If you also have high cholesterol, hypertension, or arterial stiffness, blood flow to the brain becomes weaker. Even if the heart keeps beating strongly, the blood may not reach the brain with enough pressure to keep the mind alert.
Another important factor is body position. When you stand up suddenly from bed or a chair, blood rushes to your legs due to gravity. If your blood vessels don't react quickly, your brain may be left without oxygen for a few seconds. This is called orthostatic hypotension and is one of the most frequent causes of morning dizziness. A simple habit can make a huge difference. Before standing, sit at the edge of the bed for a few seconds. Gently move your feet and legs to encourage blood flow, and then rise slowly. In addition, a diet rich in omega-3 fatty acids, garlic, onions, and leafy greens helps keep your arteries clean, flexible, and better able to respond to changes in position. Cause number 5, neck and cervical muscle tension. Have you noticed that after spending hours reading, looking at your phone, or working at a desk, your head starts to feel heavier? This happens because the neck muscles and cervical vertebrae are under constant tension. Over time, this tension can reduce blood flow to the brain and compress nerves responsible for balance. The upper cervical vertebrae have a direct connection with the inner ear and balance receptors. When they are inflamed, misaligned, or stiff, they can send confusing signals to the brain. The result? Dizziness, cloudy headedness, blurred vision, or even ringing in the ears. A simple daily routine can help. Gentle neck stretches, slow circular movements, and maintaining good posture avoid sleeping with too many pillows or with your head elevated too high, as this increases pressure in the neck. If you spend long periods reading or working, take breaks to move your head side to side and relax your shoulders. A clear sign that dizziness originates from the neck is when it worsens while turning or lifting your head. In these cases, physical therapy or targeted exercises can improve cervical mobility and restore natural balance. Cause number 4, inner ear and body balance. Sometimes the problem isn't in the muscles or blood, it's in the inner ear. Inside the ear are tiny structures called semicircular canals that detect movement and send signals to the brain about your body's position. When these canals become inflamed, filled with fluid, or accumulate tiny calcium crystals called otoliths, the brain receives incorrect information. The result? The sensation that everything is spinning even when you're completely still. This is called benign positional vertigo, and it's very common in older adults. It can happen when turning your head in bed, looking up, or bending down. The good news is it's treatable. Physical maneuvers can reposition the crystals, and balance exercises can retrain your vestibular system. Maintaining ear health also relies on good circulation and nutrients like magnesium and vitamin B12. Magnesium helps relax blood vessels in the ear, and B12 protects the nerves that transmit balance signals. If you've ever felt the world spinning for no reason, this is likely one of the causes. While medications may relieve symptoms temporarily, real improvement comes from strengthening your inner ear and vestibular system naturally. Cause number 3, unstable glucose levels. Another surprising factor is blood sugar. Have you ever felt dizzy or mentally foggy after going several hours without eating? That's a classic sign of hypoglycemia, or a sudden drop in blood sugar. While often associated with diabetes, it can affect any older adult, especially if meals are low in protein. When glucose levels drop, the brain, which depends on sugar as its main energy source, starts functioning more slowly. This can cause dizziness, mental fatigue, blurred vision, and sometimes even faintness. To prevent this, it's important not to skip meals and to maintain a balanced diet with protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. An ideal breakfast might include oats, natural yogurt, nuts, and fruit, providing a slow, steady release of energy and avoiding sugar spikes that crash later. Avoid relying on sweets or sugary drinks for a quick energy boost. They may give a fast spike in glucose, but it drops just as quickly, causing even more dizziness and weakness. Keeping blood sugar stable is key for mental clarity and balance. Cause number 2, shallow breathing and excess carbon dioxide. One cause that often goes unnoticed is breathing. Have you noticed that when you're anxious or stressed, you breathe faster and shallower? This doesn't just affect your calm, it also changes your blood chemistry. Shallow breathing can remove too much carbon dioxide, causing slight constriction of blood vessels in the brain and reducing oxygen delivery. The result: dizziness, floating sensations, confusion, or head pressure. This is called chronic mild hyperventilation, and it's very common in people with stress, anxiety, or constant muscle tension. The body stays in a heightened state of alert, keeping breathing fast even without realizing it. A simple fix is diaphragmatic breathing. Inhale deeply through the nose, letting your abdomen expand, hold for 3 seconds, then exhale slowly through the mouth. Repeat 5 times in the morning and 5 times before bed. This technique improves oxygen flow to the brain, regulates blood pressure, and reduces that heavy-headed feeling. Breathing acts like a switch for your nervous system. Master it, and you can often stop dizziness before it starts.
Cause number 1. The ear, neck, and heart working out of sync. After looking closely at many cases of chronic dizziness, it becomes clear that the number 1 cause isn't just a single problem. It's a combination of 3 key systems that stop working in harmony: the inner ear, the neck, and the heart. The inner ear tells your brain where your body is in space. The neck informs your brain about the position of your head. The heart pumps blood to ensure all of this information is delivered efficiently. When any of these systems fall behind or fail, your body loses its sense of balance. For example, a mild irregular heartbeat can cause tiny fluctuations in brain pressure. A stiff or tense neck can send misleading movement signals. An inflamed or irritated inner ear can trick the brain into thinking the body is spinning, even when it isn't. All of this together creates a constant feeling of imbalance, dizziness, heaviness, and fatigue. Think of your body like an orchestra. When one instrument is out of tune, the entire melody is off. Restoring harmony between these 3 systems is the key to regaining balance and clarity. 3 simple steps to restore balance. Hydration. Drink plenty of pure water every day to support circulation and keep your brain and heart functioning properly. Neck care. Keep your neck muscles relaxed with gentle stretches and proper posture throughout the day. Heart support. Eat natural, heart-friendly foods such as garlic, oats, nuts, and fatty fish to improve circulation and help maintain a steady heart rhythm. Consistently following these steps for several weeks can make a significant difference. Your mind feels clearer, dizziness decreases, and your stability improves, whether walking or getting out of bed. A daily routine to address all 7 causes of dizziness and heavy-headedness. Now that you understand the 7 main triggers of dizziness and heavy-headedness, here's a simple routine that combines everything you've learned. The goal is to balance your entire system: hydration, circulation, neck mobility, breathing, and energy levels, rather than just treating a single symptom. Morning. Before getting up, move your feet in circles and take 3 deep, slow breaths. This stimulates circulation and prevents a sudden drop in blood pressure. Drink a glass of water with a few drops of lemon and a pinch of sea salt. This compensates for overnight dehydration and helps your heart pump efficiently. Eat a protein-rich breakfast, such as natural yogurt, boiled eggs, or oatmeal with seeds. This stabilizes blood sugar and prevents dizziness caused by hypoglycemia. During the day, spend 5 minutes stretching your neck and shoulders. Relaxing your neck improves brain circulation and reduces dizziness caused by cervical compression. Walk outside if possible. Sunlight and movement stimulate inner ear coordination, strengthen bones, and enhance overall balance. Evening. Practice deep breathing before bed. Inhale through your nose, hold for 3 seconds, then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat 5 times. This reduces tension, stabilizes heart rhythm, and ensures the brain receives enough oxygen during sleep. Extra tip: if you wake up with a heavy head or feel the world spinning, don't panic. Pause,
Breathe deeply, gently move your neck, sip water, and sit before standing. Give your body a moment to adjust. With consistent self-care, your balance will gradually return. Dizziness is not a sentence. It's a signal that your body is asking for synchrony, rest, and attention. By listening to it, you can regain stability, mental clarity, and confidence in your movements without relying on medications or expensive treatments. If you found this video helpful, like and share it with family, parents, or grandparents. Leave a comment letting us know when you feel the most dizzy, in the morning, after turning quickly, or at the end of the day. Subscribe to Eco Vitality and activate the bell to continue learning how to care for your health naturally, without chemicals, without pain, and with real, lasting results. And don't go yet. On the screen, you'll see other carefully selected videos packed with tips, foods, and habits to help you live with more balance, clarity, and well-being at every stage of life. Click now and continue your journey to better health. Remember, dizziness and that heavy-headed feeling are not just part of getting older. They are signals from your body telling you it needs attention, balance, and care. By addressing hydration, neck tension, heart health, inner ear function, blood sugar, breathing, and circulation, you can restore harmony to your body and regain the clarity, energy, and stability you thought was lost. With small, consistent daily habits, your balance will improve, your mind will feel sharper, and you'll gain confidence in every step you take, all without relying on medications or expensive treatments. At Eco Vitality, our goal is to help you listen to your body, understand its signals, and take simple, natural steps to feel your best at any age. Start today. Follow these routines and watch how small changes can lead to big improvements in your well-being. Your body is capable of more than you think. Give it the support it needs, and it will reward you with stability, energy, and peace of mind.